The New York Knicks win back-to-back games. They complete the back-to-back wins with a win over the Washington Wizards tonight, 119-102. A lot to talk about in this one and some praise coming for some of your New York Knicks. But if you are fired up to get back in the win column, to be 4-0 at Madison Square Garden, hit that thumbs up icon for me right now. You are watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. A lot of love is deserved for Karl-Anthony Towns. He's had a couple of games this year that left you scratching your head about what's going on, what's happening with Cat. But he was locked in today, and he's really been locked in over the last 3 games. 25 points, 12.7 rebounds, and 4.7 assists while shooting 40% from downtown in the last 3 games. He has his best game of the season tonight. 33 points, 5 assists, 13 boards, 50% from the field, and over 37% from beyond the arc. Guarded by a young guy and Alex Sarr. You could tell he took it personally. And I understand you're not always going to shoot 50%. And you're not always going to shoot 37.5% from 3. But what you can control is your energy, your effort, and your attention to detail and compete level. And Karl-Anthony Towns set the tone out of the gate in this one. And I think that really just opened it up for everyone offensively. I also loved what I saw from Josh Hart. Coming off an injury last year, he had some back spasms that he was dealing with in the preseason, and it kind of took him a while to shake the rust off, but in typical Josh Hart fashion, he stuffed the stat sheet tonight. He made winning play after winning play, 12, 10, and 5, even knocked in a couple of 3 balls. He looked confident. He was a big-time player tonight and a big reason why the Knicks won. I mean, your bench was awesome. 12 points for Josh Hart. 15 for Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson is settling in, and it's such a different role for him. He had to create off the bounce in his last couple of years and his entire NBA career. But now instead of playing off the bounce, he could play off the catch. And he has the ability to be a catch-and-shoot player. And if defenses are going to close out recklessly against him, he can rip through, put it on the deck 2 times, and then finish from 10-plus feet, 10 feet and in around the rim. It's nice to have another scorer off the bench, and he's someone that can finish plays. The New York Knicks have desperately lacked that off the bench. So your bench carried you today, and Jordan Clarkson was a plus 17 in 21 minutes. Josh Hart was a plus 21 in 26 minutes. Your bench was awesome. Not the best game for Jalen Brunson. The shot wasn't falling, but I loved the way he set the table. The sign of an elite player is how do you affect the game when the shot's not falling? Jalen Brunson did that. He drew 2 offensive fouls on defense, and it was dime after dime after dime, giving his guys easy looks at the bucket, and they were converting on those. 9 assists to 2 turnovers. I thought he played a good game despite not having the feel from the floor. OG was awesome, and his defensive intensity a couple of times got into the passing lanes, deflecting passes, stealing passes, 16 points for him. He's shooting the ball really, really well from beyond the arc, 2 of 5 from distance. You got to be impressed about him. We're going to talk about some more Knicks coming out of this game and some other storylines. But first, I got to tell you about our proud sponsor, DraftKings. I want to welcome back DraftKings, the sponsor here on New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. We love having them as a sponsor, and they got an awesome deal going on for all of the real ones. All your favorite NBA players are back, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is the place to bet on NBA stars this season. New customers, bet just $5 and get 3 months of NBA League Pass. Plus, score $300 if your bet wins, paid in bonus bets. It's an awesome deal. All that information will be clickable down in the comments and description. So, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code KNICKSCHAT. That's code KNICKSCHAT. Bet $5 and get 3 months of League Pass. Plus, get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, pass-through of per wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. NBA League Pass. Auto renews until canceled. Additional terms at dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. Shout out to DraftKings for sponsoring today's live stream and post-game video. Landry Shamet got the start tonight alongside the core four. I really like him in that lineup. He doesn't need the ball to be effective. He competes on the defensive side of the floor, and he's not afraid to shoot the ball when he's open. Didn't knock it down at the highest rate tonight, only 33% from beyond the arc, but he has a proven track record in this league that when he's open, he's going to make it more times than not, and I actually really like him in that starting lineup. You can go Bridges, OG, and Shamet alongside Towns and Brunson. You got 3 pretty good defenders out there. You got 5 people who can all shoot the ball. They're going to be tough to defend, especially when they knock in the shots like they did tonight. A quiet night for Bridges, but an effective night as well. He picked his spots well. He made the most of his opportunities. I think he did a good job on defense, staying in front of some of the bigger, taller, more explosive guards for Washington. He just looks confident. He looks in control. He knows his role. He knows what's expected of him. He's having a really good year, and I know the numbers weren't there tonight, but he made the most of his chances and the most of his opportunities, and that's the best thing about this team. Every single night could be another player's night, and even though the chances didn't come in a bunch for Bridges, he converted on the few that he did have. It was interesting that Miles McBride didn't really play all that much in this ball game. It was actually Jordan Clarkson who really got the bulk of the point guard and shooting guard minutes off the bench, especially in that second half. Clarkson got the first nod to go in and play. It was 14 minutes for Miles McBride, and it was 21 minutes for Jordan Clarkson. What do I make of that? Not much. Mike Brown just continuing to try different things, continuing to try out different lineups. It's the Knicks' 6th game this year, if that. They're trying new stuff, new coach, new team. Just going to continue to try and see what works best. Really hoping Yabusele can start to pick it up here. I thought his effort was good. I thought his energy was good. He attacked glass. He played his role well. He just hasn't been able to contribute anything when it comes to scoring, which is a little bit disappointing. Those will fall. The shots will continue to be there. He's too skilled of an offensive player to have the type of shooting woes that he's been having. I believe that. I think he'll be all right. Overall, the Knicks shoot the ball well. Again, 36.6% from 3. You have 32 assists on 44 made shots. That's pretty good stuff, man. You're moving the ball. You're grooving. You're cashing in on your shots. And you converted at the free throw line. You look at what the difference in this game is. You beat them on the boards. You have 8 less turnovers. You have 2 more assists. You have 13 more offensive shots. And you make 2 more threes. And you make 16 free throws compared to the 13. The Wizards, they shot the ball well from 3. And Bilal Coulibaly, he's going to be a good player in this league. He could defend. He's growing on the offensive end. He was active. He's going to be a good player, as is Keyshawn George. I think he was coming in this game, averaged like 17 or 18. You could see the skill. You could see the upside. And with Alex Sarr, they have some young players that they're going to build around. Hopefully they can start winning some games, as the New York Knicks do have their draft pick, which is top 8 protected, meaning if it falls in the top 8, it remains with Washington. It becomes 2 second-round picks, whereas if they do pick 9, 10, or 11, the Knicks do get that first-round pick, and that would be huge for the future of this basketball team. One thing I love is that the Knicks are 4-0 at home. It's tough to play at the Garden right now, and you haven't really been able to say that ever. It's always a place where people try to come and light it up. So shout out to the Knicks. You won back-to-back games, and you're starting to find your groove a little bit. big game Wednesday night against Minnesota. We'll be live on the channel for that. Shout out to y'all. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. And let's go Knicks!